Liam, Martin, Alex, Bree. It's just time to pick some names. Just some of the closest friends that I have. No, I'm looking forward to seeing where things go because now the UA Sports Festival is over. And it's now time to move on with our lives and all of that, which I assume, like I said in the last episode, will be focusing on the hero killer stuff, considering he was, kind of introduced in the last episode of season 1 as a little teaser of things to come for season 2. And we didn't see him until like a few episodes back when Ide's brother, Ide's brother, Tenya Ide, should I say, got really, really severely injured, it seemed, which looked like he got murdered from what we saw, but thank goodness it's, just an injury. Still, frightening and still, distressing for Tenya, so, But, and I'm wondering, considering, even though this is a really, really big stuff, apparently, and only All Might can supposedly have permission to kill him, we're still going to see some involvement. And besides, this is not the, it's not ideal, but it's not like exactly the, children's first rodeo in terms of big villains, is it? So, I'm assuming they're going to still be involved with the whole hero killer stuff. And this might open the door for a bit more, Tenya Ide involvement, potentially in season 2, because, out of the characters that, we got Izuku, I guess we had Bakugo. We had a lot of focus on Todoroki, in this past season 2. I do think this transition is going to focus a bit more on Tenya if he wants revenge or something like that, because this is not something I would just put to the back of the pile or something like that. This is I take this as a declaration of war. But yeah, I would, fuck hero killer, but I wouldn't. But yeah, this is My Hero Academia, season 2, episode 13. It's time to pick some names. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, in terms of the narrative for season 2. Like I said, the sports festival is over, so there's no competitiveness, I guess. Close competitiveness. There will be some kind of rivalry. Like Deku and Bakugo is always going to have that rivalry, unless you just ship them or whatever. Then yeah. No, but it seems like we're going to be focusing on hero killer if anything was to go by for these last couple of episodes. Maybe Tenya's going to get a bit more involvement. That's my predictions, I guess, for what's going to happen for the rest of season 2, because usually I don't know how many episodes there are in total for season 2, but I know there's more for season 2 than 13, because I was going to say usually episode 13, from season 1, would be the final episode of the season, but it's not going to be the case for season 2 of My Hero Academia. I think season 3 follows the same formula as season 2 or something like that, more episodes than season 1, but we'll just have to wait and see when we come to that bridge. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. This is My Hero Academia. The full reaction will be on Patreon by now. So with that said, let's go.
You're Midoriya from Class 1A. Great job in the sports festival. I rooted for you.
You were in the top 8, right? That's so impressive.
God, he's like a famous celebrity or something like that. Oh.
Keep trying for it, hero!
I will. Thanks, Gear. Why on earth are you walking so slowly? You'll be late.
Late, but there's still
Don't
5
be
minutes
late.
until the first bell.
UA students should always arrive 10 minutes early, don't you think?
Oh, it's like my college all over again.
So, Ida,
If it's about my brother, don't be concerned. I'm sorry if I made you worry. Everything will be fine. The old lady went a little overboard in her treatment. Anyway, we have a
That's
big
great
class
news,
today
though.
on
Happy.
Hero Informatics. Oh no! Informatics? Please don't tell me it's a pop quiz!
Crap, I bet it's about hero laws. I'm so bad at stuff like that.
He's gonna say something completely
You need
easy.
code names.
There
Time
we
to pick
go.
your hero identities.
It's like the US.
Totally awesome!
Oh boy, it's like the sports festival all over again.
This is related to the pro hero draft picks that I mentioned the last time we were.
Yeah, it's the opposite of how they placed in the festival. They probably weren't
Just
excited
because-
about working with the guy who had to be chained up at the end.
Yeah, that-
Bro, they're just weak.
yeah, that's not really a good image, is it?
You must be proud.
These offers are probably because of my father.
People want us!
Dory!
Be in the spotlight anyway.
Bro! I got it! How about Eraserhead?
Sure.
Wow, there we go.
The
It's
name
like
you give
whatever.
yourself.
Oh, great. Who's got the balls to go first?
Every presentation ever. Oh
Hold your
god.
breath.
Oh
A
boy.
shining hero. My name is I Cannot Stop Twinkling.
What?
Deny my sparkle.
Now. I think I've got one. Okay, if I go next?
Frog lady.
I've
Frog
had this
girl.
name in mind since grade school. Rainy season hero, Froppy.
Froppy.
That's delightful.
Sounds like a
Makes me
coffee.
sound
My name is Red Riot.
I love it.
Right. Interesting. You're paying homage to the chivalrous hero Crimson Riot, yes?
That's right. He may be kind of old school,
Oh.
but someday I want to be just
Well,
like
look-
he was.
yeah,
Crimson is my
whatever.
idol.
Oh.
All Might. Ooh, I like Super All Might.
Super All Might. With that plus Ultra All Might.
I loved coming up with all those names. They never failed to put a smile on my face back in those days.
Oh, that was cute.
The hearing
Earphone
hero.
jack.
I'm
Nice.
Earphone Jack. Now that's a good one.
Plays on.
The tentacle hero, Tentacle.
Tentacle.
I
Oh.
like what you're doing with that. A nice portmanteau.
The taping hero, Cellophane.
That's on the nose. Good one.
Martial arts
What?
hero,
And
Tailman.
No
the
surprise
previous
with
one
that
wasn't?
I guess. I hope that I can live up to
Pretty.
this name.
Ah, that's
The
nice.
everything hero. I'm creative.
Go, Momo.
Creative.
Shoto.
Just your name? Is that
Hey.
it?
King Explosion Murder.
I'm gonna say that one's a little too violent.
Oh, what do you mean?
Why don't you be Explosion Boy?
You shut up, weird hair. What are we going
Okay, my turn.
Yes. Murder.
This is the name I thought of.
You were right.
Gravity.
Yeah, nice.
Love that.
I want you to take the name.
Oh man.
For me, Dinya.
My heart. Oh my goodness.
No. I'm still...
Tanya.
You're using your real name too?
I think he doesn't want to risk disrespecting
Well, Midoriya, are you ready?
Ingenium's
Oh.
name.
Someone taught me that it could have a different meaning. And that had a huge
Raka.
impact on how I felt. So now I really like it. You can call me Deku, but I'm not helpless anymore. From now on, Deku is the name of a hero!
Yeah, yeah.
Deku. That has to be my code name.
Oh, yes. Oh.
What's that one for? It's for Midoriya. Really? Who's after him? What? Are you kidding me?
Oh, boy.
Lord Explosion Murder!
That's basically the same thing.
Ooh, who's after Deku? I gotta love Bakugo's names though. Like, Lord Explosion Burger, King Explosion Burger. I love it though. Oh my god. No, let him keep it. I just love it. I just love it. Ah, no. That's...
So guys, have
Endeavor
you
can
decided
piss
what pro
off.
agency you want to go for?
No, ladies, my top choice. Banana.
Oh boy.
Are you thinking something perverted?
Pretty far in the tournament.
Oh my god, Sue!
No!
I thought you were trying to be a hero kind of like 13, more into rescuing than fighting.
Ultimately, that's the plan.
It does sound...
But I've been thinking ever since the festival. Well,
Out-
at least since I faced off
uncharacteristic.
against Bakugo.
Needs to improve.
The stronger I am, the more possibilities I'll have.
Okay, that
Plus,
sounds
learning from
better.
a battle hero will give me a different perspective, right?
Yeah, totally. Already decided where he wants to do his internship. My guess is he's off turning his forms in right now.
Bloody hell, All Might!
Yeah, what's that about? And why are you in such a hurry?
Hi, come with me a sec.
I love how nervous he sounds.
He retired a long time ago, so I forget to count him among the people who
Sick
know.
get up.
Is this because I wrote about you in the letter I sent him?
Yeah.
Or did he watch the festival and think that my teaching was inadequate? If he went so far as to use
Oh,
his old
boy.
hero name when making the offer, which scary, too scary.
Oh, poor All Might.
Anyway, here's the address.
Oh my goodness, he's
How
just...
scary is this guy?
I'm sure it'll all work out,
Internships,
but...
huh? Yeah, a few students already chose.
Oh
theirs.
man,
It's an
poor
important
All
time
Might.
for them. Make sure they do it right. Plenty of third years around here still regret their picks.
Oh boy.
It turns out he'd been attacked in Hosu City, Tokyo. The person responsible
That's
had
where-
apparently already killed 17 heroes in the past.
Oh,
So
E-Day.
badly that they were beyond recovery.
E-Day.
He's a scourge on the pro community. The elusive hero killer. His villain name? Stain.
If it's about my brother, don't be concerned.
I was surprised to hear that he'd taken an internship in Hosu City, the same place where his big brother had been left for dead.
He might... Yeah.
But I felt like I couldn't ask him anything about it, since he'd never come to me wanting to talk. That's just how things were between us as we approached the first day of our internships.
Oh,
Everyone has their
I'm worried
costumes,
for
right?
E-Day.
Remember,
We're friends, right?
yes.
Man,
In that moment,
could
I
tell.
tried harder to find out how he was feeling. In the days to come,
Not your
I
fault.
would regret not being there for him.
Oh, this is gonna be really, really super. Had a feeling we'd be focusing on E-Day. I'm so excited. I want E-Day to fucking shit up, like Stain's shit up.
Well, this is the
It's,
right
it's
address.
reminded me of my D&D game that I'm in. When I went to see this wizard. Oh boy.
Shizuka Midoriya? I'm really looking forward to...
Oh boy. This is when the gargoyle is playing dead. There we go.
He's alive!
Okay, he's more chill. He's more chill. He's more chill. It's reminded me of the D&D game that I'm in. Like my wizard character wanted to learn from this wizard, like this powerful wizard, and you know he was quite intimidating. So that at that point, that's where the gargoyles would come out and float Deku in the air or something like that. Yeah, that was really, really awesome. I'm looking forward to the internship arc, it seems. Especially E-Day's story. That's going to be absolutely juicy. What I love about this show is how fun it can be and how serious it can be storytelling. Like, it's got a lovely balance of humor and sincerity when it comes to stories. And I just really, really love this show so much. And especially this episode where there was so much fun in seeing, you know, what students would decide as their hero names. And even that had some sincerity to it with Tenya, selecting his name, which I'll get onto in a minute. But it was just really, really awesome stuff to see, this episode. And I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, the internships and all of that. And, you know, Deku with Gran Torino, who, you know, it seemed like, All Might was a bit worried in that, but I don't know. At least it's not like, I don't know, Luke Skywalker or something like that in the Star Wars Episode 8, where he was just like, nah, I'm not doing this shit, or whatever. Well, then again, that would defeat the purpose of Gran Torino wanting to reach out to Deku, so yeah. But, you know, it makes All Might quake in his boots, which I really, really love that. Like, we see All Might, you know, tremble and all of that, like, yeah, it's just so funny to see that. Although I was not, you know, enjoying the fact that he had that jump scare. Like, Jesus Christ, he's gonna kill someone. Surely he's gonna kill someone with those alerts. But yeah, It was a really, really great episode, though. Like, seeing how much fun it was as well, seeing a lot of the people pick out their, names and all of that. Sugar Man, Tentacle, even though, like, the one, after was a bit on the nose for Midnight, but Tentacle wasn't, was it? So, yeah. But I honestly loved some of the names. I'm wondering what name because surely Bakugo had to fill out a name, like, surely. And I'm sure both got denied, like, when, Bakugo, King, Murder Explosion or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure that, would have gotten denied and all of that. So, yeah, like both of them. Considering Midnight was like, that's technically the same. So, yeah, and I loved some of the, choices made, like, Todoroki went Shoto. Like, that's a really, really, neat, I think from Todoroki's character, I think that's, pretty, neat. Like, I think that's characteristic for him. But I think my favorite was Uraravati. Yeah, that was really, really great. I think that was, really, that was a beautiful name, actually. That's a really, really beautiful name for Uraraka. But, Tenya's name was really, really interesting as well, considering the fact that we got a bit more background to Ingenium's, condition and all of that, saying, he might have to retire basically being Ingenium, considering he couldn't feel his legs and all of that. And, it's not like I mean, they've got speed quirks, but it's not like the Flash where they can super heal or whatever. So, yeah, that might call it a day for Ingenium. And I thought it was a really, really interesting decision how, Tenya, just didn't choose his name. But I think that's all down to the fact that he doesn't want to fail his name. Because we know that Tenya has this nobility with him in his personality, I guess. He doesn't want to let his brother down. He looks up to his brother so much, and we know that, like, from his talks with Deku, like, we've seen a few, we've basically seen him look up to his brother and worry so much about him, like, the end of the world was coming, and that's how much his brother means to him, but, I thought it was really, really interesting how, Tenya, went with his name and not Ingenium or something like that, even though, I have a feeling, once he, recovers a bit further, he might give Tenya a bit of a bollocking, and will come to understand that reason why, Tenya didn't pick the name Ingenium. And like I said, I think it's got something to do with the fact that, he doesn't want to fail him, like, he doesn't want to fail him, basically. That's practically it. And Deku's name as well, that was really, really brilliant. As well as, him drawing inspiration, like how Ochako, said it would have a different meaning to him being bullied, because of course that's what Bakugo called him. Bakugo wasn't too pleased, but I mean, he's a bit pissed because, his first name got denied. No, It was really, really inspirational for Deku's comment and all of that, and I just really, really loved it. I think everyone has an idea that Deku was the name he was bullied with. Considering everyone was like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because that could be your name forever." And it was really, really great to see, Deku tell everyone how Ochako basically said that it has a different meaning. So it was really, really beautiful that to see. But all the names were really, really great stuff to see. Alien Queen, as well as a few others as well. That was just really, really good. I gotta say, I do love what was Kirishima's again? It was based off his hero. It was based off a hero, which was really, really great. And I just love how, he was basically saying, okay, well, Midnight was saying, that does raise the bar, doesn't it? Like, if you're basing it off, like this established hero and he's done good, then you've got a really high bar to beat. And he was basically like, Red Riot, wasn't it? Yeah. He was basically like challenge accepted. So I really, really loved that. It was really, really great stuff from, there was some really, really great stories, like, behind the names. Like, some of them were just used for laughs and giggles and all of that. Like, I thought Minetta's was really, really, fun as well. But, like I said, there was a lot of, names that were, that had a lot of humor, especially Alien Queen, because we had that little, montage. Wait, like the Xenomorph? But like I said, there was some that had some background to it, which was really, really nice. So they really balanced that out well, like the humor to the names, used, especially Bakugo's, because you could just see Bakugo be like, King Explosion Murder! But like I said, it was really, really nice to see that balance with, background, Deku, Tenya. They were all really, really great stuff to see. So I absolutely loved it. I also loved as well, President Mike and, Idei's, Aizawa's past, being a bit explored as well. Even though, Match don't, like, he was like, I've got a name for you, Eraserhead. He was like, sure, whatever. It just matches to what I expected from Aizawa. So yeah, it was really, really great stuff. I really, really, enjoyed as well, well, like I said, I enjoyed the All Might, freaking out bit as well. But, I was gonna say, going to, Ochako when, they were picking out, where they were headed and all of that. What I really, really find is, like, Ochako has some obscure choice in whatever direction she wants to go in. We saw this back in episode 1, where she was like, oh, I'm in this for the money, basically. And we were like, what? And then we got a bit more further explanation and we found out how it fits and all of that. So, we were like, oh, so, that's what I found with this episode as well, when she, wanted to go with someone who, was more of a brawler, rather than, be like, with someone like 13. And how she was, there was a few, shocked reactions considering, Uraraka's, nature and all of that. But, like episode 1, she had a perfectly valid, story to why she wanted to choose this obscure choice, which she wanted to be stronger, which I can't blame because, it all stems from her, heartbreak. She felt like she failed her father, like she failed, she failed and all of that. And, I don't blame her for, going down this route. So yeah, it's another case of Ochako picking out obscure choices, but having some validity behind her choice, which, like I said, it plays out perfect to what she's been recently feeling, because you have to remember, like, from episode 1 to episode 13, it's just been a few days, I believe, hasn't it? Like, it's been a few days, if anything, because they had 2 days off. The sports festival was 1 day, if I believe, which took the span of 12 episodes. It took the span of 11 episodes. The first episode was, like, days before. So, I'd say a week, if anything, these episodes have, gone by. So, yeah, it's still recent for her, and, she's still gonna be feeling that, like, responsibility, like, she's failed. So, yeah. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Tenya's story. He only chose one option. So it's like, I think it's like, when you pick your courses in college, you have multiple options, just in case your first pick doesn't, go through well. Because Aizawa was like, he's only chose one. And funnily enough, it related to, the city in Tokyo. And there's only one reason when, Ingenium got, murdered. He wants to go after Stain at some point. So, he's got that vengeance. I mean, you could see it on his face after, Deku and Uraraka was basically, they basically came to him and, said, like, we're here for you. And he's like, yeah, like, we're friends, aren't we? Yeah, sure. And then he turned around and he had that, like, face of, like, he's gonna come for Stain. Like, he's gonna come for him. Which I'm really looking forward to seeing. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing how Idei's story does go, like, in terms of, this vengeance story. Because it's this, his brother's his world thing, isn't it? With E-Day. Like, I think that's the case. It's like he will do anything for his brother. He idolizes him so much and he owes his life to him, if anything. And to see, him in this messed up condition hurts him so much. I do not blame him for going into this vengeful, state, where he wants to just come after Stain. So you just worry because because Stain took care of Ingenium, and I don't think E-Day's at the level of his brother, but, we'll just have to see what comes around. It's just really concerning at this point. But, I really enjoyed that. Like I said, the fun and the sincerity in this show is balanced like a charm. It's really, really great stuff to see, and looking forward to seeing how this these recruitment thingy-mabob's story does go. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes, especially Deku and Gran Torino. Considering, his connection with All Might and all of that. So, it's going to be very, very fun stuff to see. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!